My beloved one, I come to you now, with an urgency that weighs heavy on my heart. The time is now, do not ignore this, for it is a matter of great importance, one that concerns the very fabric of your future, your heart, and your destiny. This is not just a message from someone on earth or someone distant in time, it is a message from the heavens themselves, from a realm where eternity speaks with clarity and truth. I am calling you to listen. There is something you must understand, something you must know before it is too late. The winds of change are blowing, and what is happening right now is of eternal significance. I speak to you now with a voice that is both tender and firm, with love that transcends all comprehension and a purpose that reaches beyond the limits of your understanding. I am calling you to hear what has been placed before you, not as a warning, but as a divine revelation that is meant to set you free. You may not fully understand it now, but in time, the pieces will fall into place. There is a person, one whom you trusted, one you thought was walking alongside you in truth. But I tell you this with solemnity, there are hidden forces at work. The enemy, cloaked in the guise of familiarity and warmth, has planted deceit within this relationship. What you believed to be love, what you thought to be support, has been clouded by manipulation. This individual, though they may appear kind and innocent, has not been truthful with you, and I have seen their heart. I know what has been hidden beneath the surface, the motives and the desires they have tried to bury. I do not say this to cause fear, but to open your eyes to what is unfolding around you. The deceiver is among you, and they seek to distance you from your true purpose, from the love that I have designed for you. They may not know that they are being used, but the enemy has a way of twisting hearts, of planting seeds of confusion and doubt. In this moment, you must understand, it is not the person themselves alone who is at fault, but the forces that guide them unknowingly. The enemy has always sought to bring division, to place barriers between my children, to create confusion where there should be clarity. You must be awake now, for the time for slumber is over. Know this, I do not allow you to be tested or tried without purpose. Everything that comes into your life, every hardship, every painful moment, is allowed with a reason far greater than you can perceive. I am not distant in your suffering, I am close, ever near, and my hand is not idle in your life. The trials you face, the people who leave, the relationships that break, are part of a larger process of purification. Just as gold is refined by fire, so too are you refined in the fires of life's trials. You may feel as though you are being wrung dry, as though every ounce of energy, every piece of your spirit is being drained. But let me reassure you, this is not the end of you, it is the beginning of something far greater. I am with you in the deepest of your pain, in the darkest of your nights, when all seems lost. My hand is upon you, and I am shaping you into the vessel you are meant to be. The pain you feel is not meaningless, it is the pruning of a tree that will bear much fruit. You are being prepared for something far more beautiful than you can imagine, and though you may not see it now, in time you will understand the depth of this process. Do not fear the purification process, beloved. Trust that I know the way. What feels like loss is actually a deep and necessary healing. The people you thought would stay, the relationships you thought would last forever, were never meant to define you. I am the one who defines you. I am the one who holds your future in my hands. When one leaves, it is not the end, it is simply the turning of a page, a divine reorientation of your path, so that you may walk more closely to the destiny I have set before you. I have come to speak to you about someone in your life, someone who is leaving you forever. You may feel as though they are walking away without looking back, and that this departure is final. The pain you feel, the confusion in your heart, is real. But hear me now, the person who is leaving, though they may be leaving in body, is not leaving without purpose. Their departure is part of a greater unfolding. This person's journey and yours have come to an intersection, and now, it is time for you both to continue down separate paths. This may feel like abandonment. This may feel like loss. But I ask you to see with new eyes. What has been severed was never meant to remain. You are both on separate journeys, and though you may have shared a time together, the seasons have changed, and it is time to release each other. It is time to move forward, knowing that the space left by this departure will be filled with something new, something that will align you even closer to my will for your life. This is not a punishment, nor is it an end. It is a transition, a divine redirection. I have not left you. I have not abandoned you. My presence is still with you, and in fact, I am closer now than ever before. It may not seem like it, but I am using this moment of separation to draw you closer to myself, to the purpose I have set for you. You will find that in the quiet after the storm, there will be clarity. You will find that in the absence of this person, there is room for the new things I am preparing for you. I reveal this to you now, so that you may see beyond the temporal, beyond the immediate pain, and into the eternal. What seems like a loss is, in fact, a stepping stone toward the destiny I have ordained for you. There is much more ahead, and what lies ahead is far greater than what you are leaving behind. But you must trust in my timing and my process. You must trust that even in your deepest sorrow, I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating a plan that will ultimately bring you peace, fulfillment, and joy. You have cried out for answers, you have wondered why things are unfolding this way, and now I answer you. I have not forgotten you. I have not abandoned you. What you are experiencing is a divine orchestration, a repositioning of your life to bring you closer to the fullness of your purpose. You are on the cusp of a breakthrough, though you may not feel it yet. You are being prepared for something more magnificent than you could ever have imagined. Did you know there's a possible image of your real soulmate that you can look at right now? It might be someone you know or someone you haven't met yet. It's amazing how accurate these have been. You have to see the photo to see what I mean. Click the link in the description to get your soulmate sketch. Do not look at this moment of separation with eyes of defeat. Do not let the departure of one person overshadow the presence of my love in your life. It is in this moment, in the stillness of the now, that you will find a new strength, a new understanding of who you are, and who I am in you. I call you to step forward in this new season, to embrace the change and trust in the process of becoming. Trust that I am with you, holding you steady. The person who leaves was never meant to define your path, but you are the one who has been created in my image, and it is you who will carry my light into the future. The end of one chapter is simply the beginning of a new story, your story, a story of triumph, of restoration, and of divine purpose. Now is the time to walk forward, to embrace the new, and to trust that my hand is upon you, leading you with love, with wisdom, and with a purpose that will unfold in ways you cannot yet comprehend. Trust in the process, beloved. Do not fear what you cannot see. The one who leaves is but a small part of a much greater plan. Keep your eyes on me, for I am the author and the finisher of your faith. As you face this time of separation, remember that I am near, and that my plans for you are good. The journey ahead may not always be easy, but know this: you are never alone. Keep moving forward, keep trusting, and you will see the beauty that I am bringing forth in your life. The best is yet to come. I know your heart is heavy, and I see the tears you have shed in the quiet hours when no one else is watching. I see the way your spirit aches, the weight of loss pressing down on you in a way that feels unbearable. You might be questioning why things have unfolded the way they have, wondering where the healing will come from, and how you will ever be whole again. Let me speak directly to your soul in this moment, for I want to remind you that healing is not a distant concept, it is a reality that begins right where you are. You may feel broken right now, but I want you to understand that in your brokenness, my grace is at work. Healing comes not in the absence of pain, but through the transformation that happens within the pain. I know you have struggled to make sense of your experiences, to find clarity in a world that seems to constantly shift, but I tell you now, there is purpose in the struggle, and there is beauty emerging from the ashes. I want you to stop for a moment and breathe. Just breathe. The very fact that you are still here, still moving forward, is a testament to your resilience, your strength, and my sustaining power in your life. You may feel as though your progress has slowed, that every step you take feels like trudging through deep, thick mud. But I assure you, you are not stuck. You are not stagnant. Even in moments when you feel like you are standing still, you are still moving toward my greater plan for you. Healing is a process, and while it may seem slow, it is unfolding in ways that are invisible to you right now. When you look at your life and feel as though there is no progress, remember that the deepest healing often takes place beneath the surface, in the hidden places where no one else can see. Just as a seed must break open in the soil before it can sprout, so too must you experience a breaking, an opening of your heart, before the fullness of what I have for you can be revealed. Healing often feels like a painful journey because, in many ways, it is. But that does not mean it is not worth it. You may be tempted to hurry through your process, to wish away the sadness, the uncertainty, and the loneliness, but I want you to understand something fundamental. Your healing is as important as your destination. The process itself is shaping you into the person you are meant to be, and it is through this very struggle that you are being refined. Think of a sculptor working on a piece of marble. At first, the chisel strikes, and there is noise and dust, and you may wonder if the stone will ever look like the masterpiece it is meant to be. But with each strike, the sculptor knows exactly where to chip away, precisely how much to remove, and exactly when to stop. The process might look messy, but the sculptor is patient, deliberate, and full of wisdom. So it is with you. I am chiseling away the parts of you that need to be released, and though it may hurt in the moment, it is necessary for the creation of something far more beautiful than you could ever imagine. I see the ways you have been hurt, the deep scars you carry, and the wounds that still ache. I understand the burden of past betrayals, of promises broken, and of hopes dashed. But I also want you to hear this: I am the God who heals, and I have not abandoned you in your pain. My healing is not just for your body, but for your soul. I heal the places that others cannot reach, the places you've hidden away even from yourself. Every wound, every scar, is known to me, and I hold them in my hands. I am weaving them together, creating a tapestry of healing that will make you stronger, more whole, and more beautiful than you could have ever imagined. You are not defined by your past, nor by the pain you carry. You are not a sum of your scars, you are a beloved child of the Most High, created with purpose and with potential. Your past does not dictate your future. I know it's easy to get caught up in the weight of yesterday, to let the hurts of what has been cloud your vision for what is to come. But I am calling you to look forward. The future I have for you is bright, and though the present may feel overwhelming, it is not the end of your story. Healing is not just about what is taken away, but about what is given. When you allow me to heal you, I do not just remove the pain, I fill you with my peace, my joy, and my love. This healing is not a passive process where you simply wait for things to get better. No, my child, this healing requires your active participation. You must let go of the hurt, the fear, and the shame, and allow me to fill you with something far greater, my blessing. You may wonder what it means to be blessed. To be blessed is not just to receive material things or fleeting moments of happiness. To be blessed is to experience my presence, to know that you are loved beyond measure, and to walk in the fullness of the purpose I have placed in your life. Blessing is not tied to your circumstances but to your connection with me. When you allow my blessings to flow into your life, they do not come and go with the changing winds of life's ups and downs. They remain, like a deep river that runs steady and sure, even through seasons of drought and difficulty. Blessing is about perspective. When you are blessed by me, you are able to see your life through the lens of hope, rather than through the veil of despair. Blessing allows you to trust in the goodness of my plans, even when the present feels uncertain. It shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. And though you may not have everything you desire right now, know that my blessings are more than enough. You have not been abandoned, and you have not been forgotten. The very fact that you are reading these words right now is a sign of my ongoing blessing in your life. I am constantly at work in you, shaping you, healing you, and guiding you toward the future I have for you. Every step you take, every breath you breathe, is a testament to my sustaining power. Even when you cannot see the road ahead, trust that I am guiding you every step of the way. The blessings you seek are already within reach, waiting for you to open your heart and receive them. I know there have been moments when you have felt as though you have lost everything. Relationships have ended, dreams have been shattered, and the hope you once held in your heart has felt distant and out of reach. But I want to tell you something with all the tenderness of a father's love: I am the God who restores. What has been lost will be restored, not always in the way you expect, but in a way that is far more beautiful than you can imagine. Restoration is not just about getting back what you once had. It is about receiving something far greater, something that aligns with my perfect will for your life. The losses you have endured have not been in vain. They have paved the way for new opportunities, new relationships, and new growth. Trust that in the time I have set for you, you will experience a restoration that surpasses all understanding. You are not without hope. Your story is not finished, and the best chapters are still to come. When I restore, I do not simply fix the broken pieces, I make them whole. I take what has been shattered and turn it into something beautiful. I do not waste pain or loss. I use it to create something new, something that reflects my glory and my love for you. Your journey is not over, and what you are walking through now is part of a greater narrative. Trust in my timing, and know that I am with you in every step. Your healing is not just for your own sake, it is for the sake of the people I will bring into your life. Through your restoration, I will use you to bring healing to others. The blessings you receive will overflow, and you will become a vessel through which my love and light shine brightly. As you walk this path of healing, remember that every day is a new beginning. Even if the past has been difficult, even if the road ahead seems uncertain, I am always with you. My love for you is unchanging, and I am faithful to complete the work I have begun in you. Do not fear the unknown, for I am the God who makes all things new. Trust in my love, trust in my healing, and trust that the future I have for you is filled with hope and promise. So, my beloved child, stand strong. Know that you are not alone, and that healing is happening in your life, even now. The blessings you seek are already on their way, and the restoration you long for is unfolding before your eyes. Hold on to me, trust in my timing, and embrace the future with a heart full of faith. This is your time, your moment of healing and blessing. Step forward into it, knowing that I walk with you every step of the way. You are loved, you are restored, and you are blessed beyond measure. Amen.